and welcome. I am Amarachi Ubani. Tonight, Defense Headquarters declares the Indigenous people of Biafra a militant terrorist organization. IPOB denies allegation by military, insists it is opposed to violence. Governors of Nigeria's southeast states prescribe all activities of IPOB, ask group and other bodies to submit grievances to the Committee of Governors and other leading Igbo groups. Governors give assurance of safety and security of residents as tension mounts in some states across the country. And over 20 people are injured following an explosion in a London tube train. Police say blast was a terror incident.
On business news tonight, Nigeria's crude oil production exceeds OPEC's 1.8 million barrels per day restriction target, signaling a possible output freeze for the country.
On sports news, Ministry of Youth and Sports says athletes from the National Youth Games will feature at next year's Africa Youth Games and World Youth Olympics.
And from Abuja, President Buhari hosts his Ugandan counterpart, Yoweri Museveni, in Abuja to leave for the 72nd UN General Assembly in New York on Sunday.
The Nigerian military has declared the pro-Biafra separatist group IPOB a terrorist organization. That's according to a statement from the Director of Defense Information, John Enenche. The statement from the Defense Headquarters is dispelling claims by IPOB actors that the organization is non-violent. The statement also highlighted some of the points that necessitated the declaration. They are the formation of a Biafra Secret Service, claimed formation of Biafra National Guard, unauthorized blocking of public access roads and extortion of money from innocent civilians at illegal roadblocks, militant possession and use of weapons, stones, Molotov cocktails, machetes and broken bottles, among others, on a military patrol on September 10, 2017. Physical confrontation of troops by Nnamdi Kanu and other IPOB actors at a checkpoint on September 11th, and also attempt to snatch their rifles. Attack by IPOB members on a military checkpoint on September 12th at Isialangwa, where one IPOB actor attempted to snatch a female soldier's rifle. The statement also warns parents to stop their children from joining the group. Meanwhile, the Indigenous people of Biafra has denied being a terrorist group. The brother of the leader, Emmanuel Kanu, who said he was speaking on behalf of the IPOB leader, told Channels Television on the telephone that IPOB does not carry guns. He said 20 members of the group were killed overnight by soldiers.
It's very, very laughable that is coming from a military intelligence officer. One, IPOB is a non-violent movement. Do you understand? We do not carry arms. We never asked anyone to kill for us, neither have we killed anyone. If you look at our record is clean and straight. We don't believe in violence. Violence never solves the problem. We believe in genuine dialogue. We believe in personal commitment. We believe in education, informing our people, the right thing at the right time. How could a whole intelligence officer of the military tag IPOB a terrorist group? How possible is that? From inception, Nnamdi Kanu made it clear to the whole world that we're non-violent freedom fighters. And that's the way it has been. We do not carry arms. We never ask anybody to kill for us, neither have we killed before.
The formation of a Biafra Secret Service and claim the formation of a Biafra National Guard. These are so-called unauthorized formations. How would you react to it? These are some of the issues raised.
They are called vigilante. They are not secret service. They are called vigilante. I think there's a hell of a misconception here. They are called vigilante. They are there to take care of our land, and that's all it is. Against attack from the headsmen, from criminals, and all of that. We are not armed. Did you see them armed? The answer is no.
Now that the military declared you as a terrorist, a leader of the terrorist group, what would be your next line of action?
Of course, there are procedures, of course. There are laws in this country that we must have to follow. As a non-violent our practitioner. So we will do everything within our power and within the law to make sure that nobody will attack IPOB terrorist group. They came to my house. Let me say this. They came to my house. That was yesterday. Night, they never invaded my house. Now there's a report saying that they found some arms in Nnamdi Kanu's house. So how come they're having this contradiction? You see, it's very, 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 very funny, to be honest. They came into our house, shot everybody. They killed 22 people. To my house, you see stains of blood. They almost killed my father. They even shot our dog, the only dog we have.
Staying with the developments surrounding the IPOB story, the governors of the Southeast have banned all activities of IPOB, calling on its leadership and all aggrieved groups to articulate their position on all national issues and submit to the Committee of Governors, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, and members of the National Assembly from the zone through the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum. The leaders met today at Government House in Enugu following the recent clash between IPOB members and the military in Abia State, which led to the death of some civilians. After the 5-hour closed-door meeting attended by the governors of the 5 Southeast states, with Imo State's governor represented by his deputy, Prince Eze Madumere, the Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, leader of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Nniawodo, General Officer commanding 82 Division of the Nigerian Army, Lieutenant General Adamu Abubakar. The forum came up with 11 resolutions. Amongst the resolutions are an appeal to the president to withdraw the military in the Southeast region at the moment.
In view of the prevailing security situation in the Southeast and its attendant consequences, the Southeast governors hereby resolve as follows. 1. All activities of IPOB are hereby proscribed. IPOB and all other aggrieved groups are advised to articulate their position on all national issues and submit to the Committee of Governors of Southeast, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, and National Assembly member from Southeast Zone through the Chairman of Southeast Governors Forum. 2. All governors of Southeast Zone are to ensure compliance in their respective states. 3. The Southeast Governors Forum, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, and National Assembly members do hereby reinforce their commitment to a united and indivisible Nigeria. 4. We also reinforce our desire for the restructuring of Nigeria, where all national issues will be discussed and amicably settled to achieve justice and fairness to every Nigerian. 5. We reiterate our earlier position that the November 18, 2017 gubernatorial election in Anambra State must hold. 6. Accordingly, we appeal to our President, our Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, to please withdraw the military in the Southeast Zone while police perform their traditional role of maintaining law and order.
Meanwhile, about 500 police members of the mobile police force have been deployed to the commercial city of Aba to restore peace in the troubled city. This was confirmed to Channels Television by police spokesperson Moshood Jimo. He added that the number could be higher as the Inspector General of Police is determined to prevent total breakdown of law and order in the southeast. Earlier, the Assistant Inspector General of Police Operations, Taiwo Lakanu, had said while on a duty tour to Aba that the mobile policemen had assumed duty and that the whole place is quiet as the policemen are on patrol. The news of an alleged killing of some residents in Umuahia on Thursday had triggered a reaction in Aba, resulting in the burning of a part of a police station at the Ariaria International Market. A legal practitioner, Nyebuchi Ememanka, has been speaking on some of the activities of pro-Biafra group IPOB. He was guest in our program, State of the Nation, condemning the action of the group in hoisting the Biafra flag within a sovereign country. He also decried the army's method of dealing with the issue.
Well, from a strict legal perspective, that is unacceptable to fly the flag of a planned country, so to speak, inside a sovereign nation. It's an affront to the sovereignty of the country. The approach would have been to find out the underlying factors that brought us to where we are and possibly engage more in dialogue instead of an outright military action. Demilitarization of our region, of our state, is going to accelerate the peace process, and we are happy that the soldiers are gradually withdrawing from the streets. Right now, life is returning to normal in Aba and other parts of the state. People are going about their normal businesses. Our people are peaceful people. We are peaceful people. We are not warlike, and tension is coming down and life is returning to normal.
The clash between the Nigerian army and members of the indigenous people of Biafra is no doubt heating up the polity. To say that it has defied immediate solution may not rightly put the situation in the right perspective, especially now that both parties are not ready to sheath their swords. The group's denial of the army's accusation of terrorism has also opened up another perspective to it.
And it was peaceful, and they started throwing stones at them. Missiles. When I mean missiles, stones and things that are hard objects.
The declaration by the military that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is a terrorist group may have well opened a new chapter to the conversation. It all started on September the 10th, when the Nigerian army claimed its soldiers were preparing for the second phase of its special exercise, codenamed Operation Python Dance 2. The military's show of might was taken to a neighborhood believed to be the stronghold of the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu.
I want you to report this accurately and stop relying on the lies of the Nigerian military.
Their rejection of the military presence is considered the climax of the agitation that has been building up over the years. The after effect of it all is the alleged attack in Aba and the burning of a mosque in Umuahia. Then the uprising in Rivers.
You see what they use as shooting one of our members? You see what the army did? You didn't see it. You see
And the panic in Plateau State. The military is insisting it will go on with the Operation Python Dance 2, despite the condemnation. Our crew visited the country home of the IPOB leader, and we found a near-empty town. Shops are locked, and residents have fled their homes. However, there were obvious signs that an attack had been carried out in the area. Cars smashed, and holes are seen on the walls. This obviously tells a tale of what is now considered a threat to Nigeria's nationhood and its existence. The military says it will protect the citizens against any attack and ensure its unity is not truncated. IPOB, on its part, claims it's not ready for violence. But there are many questions still begging for answers, even as Nigerians expect more from those in power.